There's a fly ball into right, and that could not have gone better for Buehler or the Dodgers. Right in the middle of it, and here's one into right. Down the line, it is gone. Seager's got another, and the Dodgers jump on. RBI now one into left center field. Back is Pache off the bat of Turner. It's gone. Back to back. 2-0 Dodgers here. That's another base hit. In to score is Muncy. Stopping at second is Smith. And the wheel keeps on turning for LA. Sitting right here, and Hernandez flies one into shallow left. Swanson is out. The inning is...
And now the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three.
He strikes out looking.
His 34th pitch. And a ground ball to short. Backhanded by Seager. Throws to first, and the inning is over.
Because of where his team sits.
There's a strikeout to start the inning, and the first strikeout of the game. Stole a base last night. Good pitch here by Fried. Tied him up, down and in. Well done by the young left-hander.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
With Max Fried. As Smith strikes out. 2-2 pitch. And a strikeout, number 4. On to the lead, and a ground ball left side for Riley. Gloves it. Throws it. Good work by Fried. Here's a high fly ball into right. Back is Betts on the move, on the track. He's got it to end the inning.
The fans going crazy.
Muncy strikes out for the 5th.
The 1-2, and Darno strikes out, swinging on. Now Riley tried to check his swing. Went around, got past Barnes, throws
in
to
the
first.
regular year. Grounds to third, might be. Riley starts it. Albies in the middle. And a fly ball into right field. That ball is down and into the corner. In to score is Markakis, digging for second and holding with an RBI double. Acuna, and it's a big strikeout for Trinan. Fly ball into right, easy play for Betts, and Trinan, greeted with that leadoff triple, limits the damage. Here's a smash. What a pick by Swanson. On the short hop to Rob Will Smith. A strikeout starts the 8th.
Texas, and it's got the sound of a poker tournament as Albies fouls it off.
And a high fly ball into right, easy for Betts, and how about the job done by Pedro Baez against Kenley Jansen, and a line drive into left field is caught. Here's a fly ball into center, easy for Bellinger. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball into left, should do it, and the Dodgers force Game 7.
Walker Buehler, 6 shutout innings, 7 men got on base, none scored, none bigger than the second inning. You pitched out of the jam. Tell me the conversation you had with yourself. Bases loaded, no outs.
No, it's just relying on Barnes. I think Barnes was seeing kind of what the fastball was doing, and I think we got a little more fastball heavy there, and made some pitches when we needed to. But it's a crazy game. 3-1 to here, playing tomorrow. I think testament to who our team is and who we are.
Walker, you threw 89 pitches. How did you feel coming out of the game? Were you consulted about staying in the game?
Yeah, I think that's something that we always have done well. I know in my case for sure. So I was all right with it. It is what it is. You want to go deeper. You want to keep going. You want to keep getting outs and saving your bullpen. But at the end of the day, we had a 3-run lead, and we trust our guys back there.
2 of the biggest words in baseball, Game 7. This team, your group, has seen a couple of them.
Yep.
What do you expect tomorrow, Game 7?
You know, I think our team's been very comfortable in this 3-1 hole we were in. to come out and play good baseball. We've done it 2 nights in a row. I think it reminds me a lot of Milwaukee, and in 2018 we were in a similar situation. I just remember I started Game 7 and feeling very comfortable, and I expect that we'll have that same feeling tomorrow.
Walker, thank you. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Download the all-new Fox Sports app now.
Kenley, these last 2 days, what has been the difference?
Well, the last 2 days, man, it's just been working out so much in my delivery. Take pride and just keep going, Stuff's going to happen, What makes you great in this game is, how you respond from your failures. And that's all it is about this game, You got to love it, and you got to keep going. And we have one thing in goal, is try to win a championship. So, just stay focused and give it all I got to help our team to go to Game 7.
You mentioned the things you've been working on. What has it been like these last few weeks trying to get right?
Sometimes it's like try less, I think I was trying too hard, and the delivery was quite in sync well. And with me, is whenever the delivery is right, it comes with everything. It comes with velo, everything will come up. But whenever it's wrong, that can be a trouble too. So, just gotta stay focused and continue to work hard and try to get better every day while I'm playing this game.
You said before the game you will never lose confidence. The moment you will never lose confidence. The moment you lose confidence, you will stop playing. How much confidence does these last 2 days give you?
Oh, a lot. Listen, you're gonna face the best hitter in the world, and you can't lose confidence. If you're gonna lose confidence, just quit. And to me, it's like that's how I feel about it. That's how I'm always gonna be. When things are not gonna go my way, never lose that confidence here in my heart, knowing that, I'm great. I can be a really good pitcher, and all I got to do is just stay focused and continue to push forward and work hard.
Kenley, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Download the all-new Fox Sports app now.
Oh, my God, here it is. This is a big spot. Runner on, Ozuna at the plate, deep to right. Come on.
So athletic, man. Mookie can run side to side, forward and backward better than anybody I have ever seen. Incredible athlete. And I'm so sorry that we let him go.
Hey, now, KB, back-to-back nights, he saved multiple runs there. But between the first catch up front and today's catch, 151 feet, only one right fielder probably makes both plays. Here's last night. Look how this ball's right behind second base. And the presence of mind that you have a man on third and he needs to throw on the run is phenomenal. The 4-time Gold Glove winner. Now get this, fellas, since 2016. And here's going back. 151 distance between the first catch and that one today.
He knows.
It's unbelievable, the athleticism.
He know what he did. Look at him. All pumped.
Now, if the Dodgers go on to the World Series, Corey Seager's already locked up the MVP. But the silver medal will go to Betts because of his defense. Since 2016, he's saved 104 runs. Second place, right field, 48. He's in a league of his own.
Wow. That's impressive, Frank. You got the moment you talked about momentum in this series. That's 2 momentum plays for him now, not even using his bat.
He's a complete player. He's a spark plug of the Dodger lineup. When he gets it going, seeing the rest of the team follows. And
Download the all-new Fox Sports app now.
Walker, what's the balance between adrenaline and focus in a situation that you're in with bases loaded and nobody out there to finally get out of that without any damage?
It's hard. You want to use the adrenaline, right, in these big games and big spots like that. You want to use it, and sometimes that can kind of spin you out a little bit, even if you feel like you're embracing it. So, to be honest with you, man, this sounds very odd. I've never felt that calm in a baseball game, maybe in my career, especially in a spot like that. But Barnes steered me through it, and that's all there really is to it. But yeah, we made the pitches we needed to and got out of it. But the way he was able to guide me through that inning was about as good as I've ever seen.
interesting that you say that, Walk, because Justin Turner just said after you got the first out against Riley and then the second out against Markakis, that there was just a calmness about you. What exactly was it that Austin was doing so effectively to bring that calmness to that huge situation?
So, in any situation like that, and even, the first hitter of the game or whatever, you have all these game plans and things that you want to do or want to try and do. And at the end of the day, I think Barnes has the best view of the baseball and what it's doing out of my hand of anyone on the field. And him and Will, I'm going to trust what they see and what they want to do more than my guess. You know what I mean? So I liked where we were at. I've failed in those moments. I can handle that failure. I've been through it and I've been good after it. That failure doesn't really scare me anymore. Obviously you don't want to fail, but there's a different feeling when you're not scared of that failure, I think.
How long did it take you to get to the point, Walker, where you could trust and relinquish control and trust your catcher?
To be honest with you, my rookie year, I didn't scout one time. So I don't think that's ever been a difficult thing for me to trust what a guy sees, trust what a guy knows, what he believes when he's back there. And, I do some scouting. I look at some things, but at the end of the day, they're the ones that are going to be able to tell you what's working and what's not.
Finally, for me, Walker, you had said last time that your goal was to not walk anybody or not walk as many and to get deeper into the ball game. How do you feel that you've accomplished that today, obviously, with no walks and giving 6 really strong?
We said we were going to be aggressive, and I think we were. And I think, you just happen to make a good pitch at the right time, and it kind of can gloss over some stuff. So, there's always going to be room to improve, but today I definitely think it was a step forward for me in terms of the way that I kept the ball in the strike zone and made pitches when I had
Corey,
to.
Justin just said that you hit that solo shot off of Fried on his curveball, and then he settled in a little bit more effectively with the slider moving forward. How were you guys able to jump on him so early in that first frame?
He kept us off balance all night with that the last time we faced him. So, we figured we'd see it early and we'd try and attack it. Fortunately enough for us, he kind of left some balls up and we put some good swings on it. But, he's a tough guy to face, and you obviously see that in the later parts of the innings as he just bared down and we grinded through everything.
Your home runs and your RBIs is a postseason record for the NLCS. And I know you don't like to talk individually about your numbers, but how appreciative are you that you're able to be healthy and contribute to your team when it matters the most?
Yeah, that's all it's about, is helping your team win, doing what you can to help your team win. And, whether it's moving a runner, whether it's in a home run, whether it's making a defensive play, whether it's being the spark in the dugout, anything can help this team get going, you're more than welcome to do.
You're able to record the final out for Buehler when he had bases loaded and nobody out in that inning. How nerve-wracking is that in that moment, and how big of a moment was that for you guys?
Yeah, it was huge. It kind of set the table for Walker. He was incredible tonight. He was almost unhittable. That was the best I've seen Walker in a really long time. Him and Barnesy were just on the same page. Barnesy controlled him perfectly, where he didn't get caught up throwing the heater, didn't get caught up throwing spin. It was a perfect balance all the way through the whole game. And then with the relief guys coming in and shutting the door, that's huge for us.
JT, you guys knew it. You were playing loose and relaxed, as you mentioned yesterday. Kike mentioned it today. How exciting is this to be able to force a Game 7 going off of the arm of Walker, Buehler, Kenley getting the job done, and obviously some great defensive plays as well?
Yeah, just a great ball game. Walker obviously set the tone early and came out, was electric. Seager again, gets the offense going, and ended up getting 3 in the first, and that was all Walker needed, and then the bullpen did another outstanding job.
Back-to-back home runs there between Seager and then yourself there against Max Fried, a guy that you obviously had a lot of respect for, but just saw in Game 1 of this series. How much more effective were you guys, in your opinion, against his slider and his curve today in particular?
Well, Seager hit the homer on a curveball in the first inning. But after the first, he settled in and really went to the slider and the curveball and threw a lot of off-speed pitches and, did a pretty good job of, keeping us on the ground. So, if we're nitpicking, maybe we do a little bit better job of adjusting in the middle of the game and, trying to hit some of those breaking balls the other way instead of pull side ground balls. But, we did what we had to do to force a Game 7.
For Walker Buehler to be able to get out of a bases loaded jam with nobody out, how much of a growth is that for him in terms of just the development that you've seen before your eyes and just continuing to cement him as a big game pitcher?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. You just watch his demeanor there with the bases loaded, and he gets the first strikeout and calm and collected, gets the second strikeout calm and collected, and then ends up getting out of it. And then you see the emotion come out of him after the fact, where I think a lot of guys probably get emotional and ride that roller coaster after the first strikeout and then maybe lose focus on that next hitter. His mound presence is just unbelievable, and he just continues to pitch big game after big game for us.
How proud are you of this team, Justin?
Very proud, but we're not done. We still got a lot to accomplish. We got a big one tomorrow. We're gonna get prepared to come in and fight for every pitch and find a way to win a ball game.
We've talked about it at length that Walker Buehler has already cemented himself as a big game pitcher. He seemed to prove that again today, bases loaded with nobody out. How has he developed right before your eyes?
How has he developed? He's very confident. He's a student of the game. He's just continuing to learn, and he just doesn't panic and loves the big moments. And the great ones make great pitches and big big spots. And like you said, Alana, he's done that time and time again.
Gives you 6 strong innings, relatively efficient in terms of what he's done his past couple of times out. What did you like about the matchup between Trinan and I believe it was Markakis instead of having Walker go back out for the 7th?
No, it was more of just Walker emptied the tank. That was it. He was gassed, and I think the first couple innings, I think 2 of the 3, he was really stressed and had to make big pitches, and the play that Mookie made in that inning, and so there was a lot of emotion. So I just felt that, that was it. He emptied the tank, and, for me at that point in time, I'm just trying to shorten the game.
With the way you guys jumped on Max Fried in the first inning, was the focus really to beat him on his curveball as well as the slider? I know Corey hit the home run on the curveball.
Yeah, that's what the thought was, because he was getting ahead with the breaking ball the first time through to many of our guys. So just to be aggressive on spin early, and to see Corey and JT jumpstart us was big. Fortunately, that proved to be enough.
How happy are you for Kenley, Doc?
I'm very happy. This has been, a tough, challenging year, from different perspectives, but in some perspectives, it's been his best season. But to continue to stay focused and be ready when called upon, and the game's honoring him. So couldn't be more happy and proud of him.